This is CBS.
For 100.
Mom? Hi, sweetheart. Tommy called me at work, said Casey had a bad night. Mom, I hope you know the reason why I came home late and left early is... Well, I just thought that you and Daddy need to spend some time alone together.
I know. I figured. It's just that I don't want everybody to feel like they have to walk around the house on eggshells. I mean, our home has always been a place where people were comfortable.
And it will be again.
Oh, just ignore me. I mean, Casey's the one we should be thinking about. Now, I came down here because I was so worried about him, and the first thing that happened is I bumped into Susan, so that brought everything all crashing down on me again.
Shouldn't you be getting back to work?
Casey, I just told you. Mrs. Atwater said I'm going to take some time off now. I could take some time off so I can be with you. Okay?
Right, I gotta tell you something. I can't keep it from you anymore.
Okay, honey, what is it?
Shouldn't you be getting back to work? Dr. Purcell diagnosed my condition as Guillain-Barré syndrome. But I'm gonna be fine. I'll be okay. I'd have told you sooner, but I didn't want to worry you. You're having our first baby.
As the world turns.
Hi, Cynthia, it's Kim Hughes. I'm just calling to confirm my appointment with Tonio today at 12:30. Okay, fine. See you then. Bye-bye.
Mom, how come you're going to see Tonio?
I don't know. He set the appointment up himself. I assume he wants to talk about patterns. He's probably on the attack.
Yeah, I know. Don't you let him get away with it.
You know, when I was out at the cabin, I began to see how I've totally lost control of my life while I've been focusing on Andy's problems. Funny thing of it is, I've always thought of myself as being a person in control.
Yeah, I know. I always saw you that way too, Mom. Just like I saw Dad as the perfect father and husband. I know now that was being unrealistic.
Oh, Franny, I don't know. Where do I start to build my life again? Everything that I trusted seems to have changed. Hi.
I was just wondering how things are standing between you and Bob now that Andy is coming back.
Well, Bob is living at home again, but there's really nothing more to say. Miss Franny and I wanted to see Casey. Do you think that's possible?
I don't know. I'll let you know, all right?
Johnny, he's really been disoriented. He thought he was in here because of the GPS. Then he thought I was still pregnant with Kate.
Casey, can you hear me?
Oh, if you're here to stick me with more needles, I'm out of veins.
No, I just want to ask you a couple of questions.
Shoot.
What's your name?
Casey Peretti.
Good. Who's this young woman here?
That's the most gorgeous, beautiful woman I've ever met. And I'm very lucky that I married her.
But, Craig, darling, I should have written down the medical terms, but I didn't. All I know is that John had a meeting with Casey's neurologist, and no, it doesn't look good. And I thought you'd want to know. Ellie? Yeah, she's right here. I'll put her on. Thank you.
Hey, Craig. I'm good.
How do you take the news?
It's not good for him.
Yeah, well,
Timing,
we
I
talked
mean.
about Casey, but he didn't want me
He's
to.
not sure he can get away because Sierra's out in the countryside with the rest of the cabinet. They're touring the countryside, decimated by the junta,
All right,
and
send
not
them up
near
to
a phone. The phones are still down.
Okay.
Did it make you feel all warm and tingly?
Yes, it did.
A living will. Well, I guess Casey knows what he wants. Just get it to Tom or Margot as soon as you can, Greg. Okay, thanks a lot. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Not that I'm not glad to see you, Kim. I just think you'd be better off spending some time with your husband. I've spent enough time in hospitals the last few years to know that my best memories are spending time with Lila, and that's the best medicine in the world.
Well, you are certainly part of one of my best memories. My most precious memories. Bringing my little Christopher into the world.
I can't believe he's just 2 years ago.
Actually, it's been a little over 3.5 years ago, Casey.
Oh, I must be spacing out on the medication.
You know, I think I'd better go now and give you a chance to rest. I'm going to leave this cassette that I brought for you. It's a copy of the pattern show that we did together. I thought maybe you'd like to see a preview of it before it airs next week.
Great, that'd be great. Thanks.
Andy called earlier. He's been talking through the situation between Bob and Kim with his doctor. He seems to be handling it pretty well.
Yeah, Graham, just remember, Andy still doesn't know the real reason for Mom and Dad's separation.
I'm not sure they're right to keep that from him. After all, as I understand, the whole basis of his treatment is absolute honesty.
Yes, I know that, but I just don't think Mom can handle anybody else knowing the truth right now.
No, I know what you mean.
How's Casey, Mom?
Well, I don't really know. One minute he's confused, and the next minute he's lucid.
Oh, Ellen, dear, I wanted to check on Casey before we had our meeting with Iva.
Oh, sure. I was glad to hear from Iva that you and Bob are going to do the auction again for us this year at the AIDS benefit. Franny, please keep your visit with Casey short.
Sure. Thank you.
Franny.
Hi. How you doing?
Well, frankly, I'm a little shocked by what you told me earlier today.
What was that?
What do you mean, what was that? That you want to break it off with me? Listen, I want you to know it doesn't change the way I feel about you. And I hope Seth can give you everything you want. And hey, pretty one.
Hi, Casey.
Good to see you.
Me too. I got something for you. Remember that directory you put together for the disabled?
Oh, wow, that's great. Why don't you turn the page?
You know, Casey, I talked to Craig, and he sends his love to you, and he says that you have to get better very soon so you can take Katie down to see Bryant.
I'm working on it. Hey, when are you gonna marry that guy? Give little Katie some cousins.
Well, I know how much I like to see my kids in videos, so I was thinking maybe I'll take some shots of Kate, and then we can, set up a viewing for Casey. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think it's great. Yeah, it's very thoughtful of you, but I just don't know when I'm going to get home next.
Oh, we can set something up with the babysitter.
Yeah? Well, okay.
Hi.
Hi. How do you like the directory?
He liked it a lot.
Good. Yeah. Well, good. Maybe it's periods of disorientation or listening then, huh?
Good.
Lila, there's a phone call for you.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
I need a hug.
I was going to call you tonight. It's just everything has happened so fast. Well, honey, it's just, it's hard to say. The next few days are very critical. Yeah. Do you want to talk to him? Casey, do you want to talk to Craig?
Sure. Hey, old buddy. How's your wife and your kid? Yeah, your mom wants to see you too. I think that maybe you should wait and make one trip for her birthday.
Talked to Marilyn. And she said that Ellie and Kirk stopped by and they took a video of Katie.
Great. You ought to go home and spend some time with our kid.
Well, she's taking a nap. Besides, I want to be here with you.
Well, you look like you could use a nap.
I'm okay, I really am.
You shouldn't argue with your doctor. Besides, I need some more messages from Kate for when I wake up. Duke's here, and he said that he could drive you home, okay?
Okay. I want you to get some sleep. And I should stop by and see how the baby's doing, okay?
Good girl. Don't worry, I'll hold my own.
You call me the minute there's a change, do you understand? I will.
How do you feel, Casey? Really?
It's getting hard to swallow. And when I woke up from my nap, it took me a long time to figure out where I was. Do me a favor. Call the police station and ask for Detective Hughes.
Detective Hughes, please. I have Casey Peretti on the line for her. Hold on, please.
Hi, Margot. I need another favor. After Lila got so mad at you the other day, I don't want her to have to deal with the same thing from my folks, so please call them and tell them to get here as soon as they can.
Well, you ready for lunch?
Oh, yeah. I was just thinking about the Al-Anon meeting we attended when we were here. Turns out everything we talked about has come true.
Well, you know, now that Andrew's coming back, I think it might be a good idea if we continue to go to those meetings.
Yeah, I do too. As a matter of fact, there's one tonight. Do you want to go?
I do want to go, but I think it might be a good idea if we didn't go together.
Yeah.
You know, now that he is coming home, I understand he's thinking about living with you again, and I'm not altogether sure that, you know, it isn't, for all people concerned, a better thing if he were to have a place of his own. Lucinda and I were thinking of offering him the pool house apartment.
Well, you two must be feeling so relieved to see Andy released early and looking so well.
What?
What are you talking about?
Oh, well, he's down in the lab talking with Susan.
Stay tuned for Guiding Light, next on most of these CBS stations. Passions by Betsy Johnson. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns. This is CBS.